Now, you know, a lot of times someone will have a question about Christianity that is similar to a situation you're facing. And that's why I want to share the following question and answer with you. One of our ministry partners recently asked, what is the best way to pray for people who choose to stay in bad situations? Can God change them and their situation and still honor their free will? Well, the answer to that, could consume quite a bit of time, so I'll be as succinct as possible. First of all, there are two kinds of relationships that you have to consider. If it's a person in a bad situation who is under your authority, and I'm speaking spiritually now. In other words, if you're a parent and a child is involved, then you can take liberties with them that you can't take with just anyone. For instance, you can plead the blood of Jesus over your child's life, loose the angels. You can do all kinds of things because of the place of authority God has granted you in their life. But you can always bind the enemy of their soul from coming against them. And since they're under your authority, it's something you can continue to do to hold the enemy at bay. Even though they may be walking down a path of rebellion, down the wrong path, you keep them under the blood, you keep the angels on their case, you bind the devil every opportunity you get to keep him from making further inroads in their life. And then ultimately pray that the blinders will be removed so they can see the truth and make the right choices for themselves. The second kind of relationship, and possibly most frequent, is praying for people that in terms of spiritual authority are peers. They are just friends or acquaintances in the workplace that are going down the wrong path, whatever. You still are to pray for them, and you can do so without overriding their free moral agency. I'm glad you made that point, by the way. Many people labor under the assumption that, we can exercise our faith in prayer and manipulate someone else's choices or experiences of life, and we can't. God respects every individual's free moral agency. You can't pray that this person is going to get their healing no matter what they do. You can't pray that, that such and such happened to someone or that they decide to go here or go there. You can't manipulate someone's free moral agency through prayer. You can't agree with somebody in prayer for their healing, for example, joining your faith with theirs. But if they're going down the wrong path, you can't just arbitrarily manipulate their decisions through your prayer. But what you can always do, and it's a powerful thing to do, is to pray that the blinders be removed. The God of this world blinds the eyes of those that believe not. So if they don't know what to believe, they're not necessarily in faith, you can pray that the God of this world back off so they can see the truth of the situation more clearly. That doesn't mean they're still going to all of a sudden going to make the right decision. They can still make the wrong decision. But at least it won't be a product of deception. At least they'll have an opportunity to make, a decision of their own choosing, not simply because they've been blinded to the truth. So always pray for somebody that the blinders be removed, and always pray for the mercy of God, which is our right, our privilege. It's something accessible to us in our covenant with God. So with those understandings, always pray for people who may be walking the wrong path, making bad decisions, but your prayer for them could be just the difference they need to get back on track.